Hey man, we're trying to figure out. He's got his fancy typing pad there, and
We've got notes.
I got my regular, old man pad here, and we're just gonna have a meeting in front of you guys. That seems to people like that. It seems like so. What was the one we were just talking about?
Well, if you can't make them see the light, you've
Oh,
got to
you
make
make
them
them feel the
the
heat.
heat.
Right, right.
So
right.
what's that kind of mean? What's that kind of saying?
I think you know what? If okay, if you got a little kid
Mm-hmm.
and you say, "Hey, you can't go across the street. You can't stay on this side of the yard," and the kid starts wandering off into this, and you run and you spank them.
Yeah.
They didn't see the light.
They see the light. So, yeah.
So I mean,
They didn't understand why the warning.
So you get a little
You know,
punishment.
yeah.
So
the thing is, though, to me, it's like then we need to explain why we're saying what we're saying.
Right.
That's kind of the show. We're trying to say, hey, this is why we're saying this. Do you really want what you think is best for you? Do you think going across the street because you see an ice cream
right,
vendor,
you just run out
because you want to go get that because you want to satisfy.
You got to get that ice cream before he goes away.
Yeah. You want to satisfy your desire, your want for that, but your parent is like, there's danger.
Right.
Once you get over there, if you get over there, it's good, but you have to watch out for the dangers coming to and fro. You know.
Okay. That's pretty good, but there's like several kinds of meanings we could attach to this.
Well, and I guess again, some of the things that are going on, in the political landscape of people wanting, this particular leader or that particular leader. It's like, be careful what you ask for. Do you really know what the dangers are? Maybe does that
be careful
help?
what you ask for because you might get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you're going, wow, I didn't know.
Well, I want to go. I want to kind of touch on that fact that because I'm in that boat too. I've taken my freedoms for granted.
You won't soon.
And I think in America that's where we've come. It's like we've always had
less and less
the freedom.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We've always had this.
All right, Joe. Here's the thing.
Well, I should say I don't know. Go ahead. The white man has always had the freedom, I guess. 45.
Okay, so I'm a little bit older. Joe, when you were a kid growing up, how different is America now than when you grew up?
Well, in the perspective of
freedom-wise.
me being able to do what I want to do, it's no different at all. I can still do the things I want to do.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, when you're so innocent, you don't know what's going on around you.
No, I disagree very much.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know why I'm in trouble right now?
What, you mean why you can't drive?
Yes.
Because you broke the law.
When I was a kid, the law was... No, it was still against the law, but it was way different. It wasn't like you're a murderer, like you're a killer. Like, everything's so extreme now.
So the punishments are more extreme.
And for the really bad people, they've gotten a lot lighter. And we got to understand that. We got to... It's like regular...
Flipped on its...
It's upside down.
Well,
the moon's jumping over the cow, man. It's upside down. It's all backwards.
Well, society wants to... We want to stop a particular behavior, so we think if we come down hard...
Look at the old movies.
3 strikes and you're out.
Look at the old movies.
Yeah.
And see what's going on in there. And that was regular life, okay? And look at it now. Everything's so sterile and kid-proof and moron-proof, and
But it's not. What's kid proof? The sex on TV?
no,
Is that
no,
what you're talking
no.
about?
See, now you're being a. Oh wow, you are a hater. You think that. Oh wow, wait a minute. Again, everything's reversed. Grown-up stuff, and I don't mean about sex. I mean about smoking, drinking,
that you can't do.
being a parent and being in charge of your kids.
Child, yeah.
Being and your parents, depending on how old they are.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, everybody was driving around in a pickup truck with a beer in their hand, a gun rack with a rifle and a shotgun, and their kids in the back, right in the back of the truck.
Oh, yeah. Right.
You know why? Because they could, and they were the judge of what was. Now, holy crap!
There's so much
Smoke
regulation.
as much pot as you want. Don't you dare drink a beer.
Wow. You can't have.
And don't you dare criticize about the television.
Well,
you're just wrong if you think that
can't-
gay people on TV during prime time, and you got to explain to your kids about that.
Right.
Okay, I'm sorry. The whole freaking world's
Well,
upside down.
That's right. Well, because you can't smoke on the screen, but yet we're making pot legal.
no,
you know what I'm saying?
can't.
Smoking is bad.
No. They do on the. I mean, not TV screen, but.
But
on
I'm
movies.
saying, you look, smoking is bad. The government says smoking is bad.
Well, do
you
they?
gotta,
I haven't seen
know,
a recent movie. Do they?
you can't
still-
smoke in bars and people
Oh
don't
no, I'm
smoke.
talking about. I thought we were talking about movies.
Well, whatever. I mean, it all comes together.
But no, in the
you
theater,
know?
I don't go to theater anymore. Fuck this.
Well, bars, I
don't-
said.
Bars. I don't
can't
go.
smoke
I no
in
longer.
bars,
I
you
no
know?
longer go. There are some you can go to.
Right,
I
but-
do not frequent bars. You can't smoke in.
Well, but yeah, I agree. I agree what you're saying. Though
Uh,
everything's flipped on its head. It's backwards. It's
Here's
like,
the thing. This isn't a pro smoking thing or anything.
No,
The
no.
owner of that place should have the say so. If you want to have it no smoking, excellent, great. You ought to have your own right. You paid for this is your business. You should have.
Right.
It's yours.
But so
But the government should have no say so at all in how you run your business.
right.
Hell, you used to be able to go.
Regulating.
You could smoke in the
Well-
hospital. Some doctors were smoking when you were.
Yeah. Oh,
when
right.
they were- it's just crazy bullshit.
Yeah, it's all.
It's
flipped.
bullshit. I'm
So-
sorry. It is. It's crazy.
So, is there anything else that you want to say about that? As far as you if you can't make them see the light, you've
I
gotta
didn't
make
even know
them
we were
feel
talking
the
about
heat.
that anymore.
Well, no, I'm just saying that's just something I just didn't know if there was anything else.
I don't even know what that. I wrote that down. I don't even know what that means.
Just made a hole in your wall.
If you just made a hole in my wall, you owe me $1,000.
Oh boy. So, what's the heat? I mean, I don't know, just about the kids.
Well,
we
no,
were
go to a
talking about
different.
that.
You go to a different thing. Though. I mean,
Well-
we're having a meeting.
We don't get a do-over. Think about it.
Yeah. How old are you, Joe? 45.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm 28 myself, but I just really lived a hard life. But
And still doing it too.
no, seriously. I mean, man, we only got one shot, and you know what? If you're somebody, and I don't even mean this as far. Well, I do. I actually do mean it like this too. You've known me for some time. I always got an idea. I always got something in the hopper. I always I'm trying to think of this or that to try to get ahead or try to, I always wanted to do something else other than what I'm doing with my job and stuff. And because I'm getting too old for that stuff. And to be honest with you, even when I was younger, I didn't like that kind of thing. I don't like physical work. I don't like physical work. Okay. But anyway, whatever your thing is, you only live once, and then you get old. And it goes back to what were you saying about the?
We don't get a do-over. Think about it.
No, I know, but I mean, it goes back to no matter how old you are now, you're never going to be younger than you are now. So you don't dwell about the past. You got right now, man. Colonel Sanders was 65 years old. Stop staring at the freaking camera. We're talking.
Oh. I was just adjusting my.
No, you're not. You're staring at
hat.
the freaking camera. Stop it. We're not doing that. We're having a meeting. But no, Colonel Sanders was 65 years old before he was Kentucky Fried Chicken's Colonel Sanders. Wherever you're at in life, you're never going to be younger than you are right now. Do it. Whatever
I like
it
that.
is.
Yeah. I don't know. I think because we have an enemy that wants to discourage us and wants us to stay
Yeah, the federal government.
complacent.
Because they want us to
they're
rely on
serving
them.
the greater enemy of Satan. But I mean,
it's one and the same.
I agree.
I'm sure of it.
Well, I mean, they're definitely not a godly, entity. I mean, there are godly people in it, but they have no.
Look at the ones that are godly in it. How
Right.
they're treated by the rest of it.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, now we got to pray for them because they're in a tough spot. They're probably number one priority on the hit list of once the government takes over. They're going to be.
Senator Graham
I
said
feel bad
that
for.
if someone came and killed Senator Cruz in the well of the Senate, that no one would even come and try to help.
Really?
Yes.
Who's Senator Graham?
Some dork shit from
Is he?
South Carolina.
Is he? Who's he represent? Republicans?
Yes.
He does.
A Republican against another Republican. Yeah.
He's against Cruz.
Oh, well, he finally came around after it was only Cruz and Trump. But they were just doing that so it'd write it out to be a contested convention so that they could slip their own guy in. Because they wanted neither one of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, he said.
Wow.
Yeah, when it was early on, when it was just like 3 or 4 of them, and I think it was Neil Cavuto's show, and he was talking to Graham, and he said, but obviously, Cruz and Trump are the top 2 guys, and he said you don't want them. So no, it would be terrible for the country. It would be awful. It would be like death.
That's weird.
And he said, really? He said, so. You don't prefer one or the other? And he said, no, it would be like one would be a bullet and the other one would be poison. How do you want to die,
Really?
Yeah.
Against Cruz and Trump?
Yeah, because they don't want to...
Because the Republicans, they don't want either one.
They're both outsiders.
Right.
And see,
here's
what makes
a
conservative. No, it has nothing to do with Trump being a Democrat. It has him being not in the group. See, he's not in the elite. In the party.
Right, on that party.
They like more they are more friendly with Democrat elite than they are with Republican conservatives. Because the conservatives want to
small government.
Yes.
Yeah.
And all the elites want the big, so that there are very, very, very few good people. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with these shows anymore, man. I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, we got all this stuff, and we don't have very many numbers. And actually, I want to talk to you before you go about on Facebook, on if I have to pay whatever to try to boost our help me with that before we go.
Okay.
And we need to do something like that. So we need I don't know what we're gonna do. Man, we got all this stuff. We got all this. We got, what's this is that Beck thing. I started quoting him from that thing I played you earlier.
Mhm.
What's right for? Oh wait, is that? Maybe that's different. What's right for America may not be good for
For
for us. We didn't have a past to regret. We didn't know what the future held in our. Oh, okay, yeah. I just got it in the middle and started writing. Perhaps our childhoods was so great in the summer because. Where'd I go? Because we lived in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm fat, and it's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, I don't know what is. I mean, what did he? Because it's as good as it gets. I mean, I know he was kind of
That's
being
a great movie. That's
derogatory.
a great
though.
movie, by the way.
Well, he was trying to be derogatory because again, it's about eternity.
No,
and
it
we kind of
means-
talked about that.
It means it goes back on reflecting the way things were and dwelling on that. But here I am now, and this is who I am now,
Right.
and this is better than I'm going to be 10 years from now, because I'm going to be 10 years older. I'm going to have less hair. I'm not going to be able to see. I'm going to see less than I can see right now. I'm going to be able to hear less than
So
I can hear
it's
right now.
ultimately don't
I just-
dwell on
Right, you are
either be
you
grateful
are
for
as-
this moment.
right
Yeah.
now is as young as you're ever going to be for the rest of your life. Soak it up, love it, and appreciate it.
Right.
And,
Right.
that's what that's all about.
That's it. We're signing out.
We're fat, we're old, and this is as good as it's ever going to get.
Well, we'll talk more on that. All right.
Bye, guys.